I'm from after street fights, they bring a tech. Hey, King J, what we tell him? Back on.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy King J, and today we have a different type of Teach Me episode. So I'm here with Geese specialist Trungy from America, and I wanted to ask him a few things about Geese, seeing as he's a specialist with the character. So welcome on board, Trungy.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Jay? Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on, man. Thank you for the time. So in season 3 with Geese, I've been playing like a lot of Geese as of late, and I've been struggling sometimes with just his general moves, because his move list seems to be changing. Like the most recent one is his back 1-2 being -12, which I think is a fair trade, a fair update, should I say. But it's just...
disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree with the back one too.
Why?
Because ever since they started taking the meter gain away from him, he has to do so much. Like, I think he's got to take over 400 damage to even gain 1 meter.
Whoa.
That's kind of ridiculous, because that's 2 rounds you've lost just to get 1 bar.
To be honest, I've been saying that to people, but every time I say that, everyone's like, no, Geese is ridiculous. He does so much damage. And I'm like, listen, I've gone...
See, round 2 Geese can be ridiculous. Round 1 Geese is not. See, they have to differentiate between which round Geese, because it's almost impossible to get 3 bars in the first round.
Yeah. But
I disagree with the back 1-2 nerf. Was because once they started nerfing his meter, back 1-2 was pretty much his reliable source of making people block. He could just do that for free and get meter. But now he can't really do that. He's got to rely on jab, down forward ones, just to meter,
Yeah.
Doing this and making people block just to build meter was like pretty much one of the best uses for them when they started nerfing meter game.
So do you think 1-2 is kind of like a replacement or not?
Yes. Now it's 1-2 and down forward 1, kind of like it's kind of like a Lucky Chloe playstyle. Down forward 1s and then 1-2s. So it's all for the purpose of meter, really.
Makes sense. So in the neutral with Geese, just for people that are starting out with Geese, and even for me as well, just let me know what you would use in the neutral and for what reasons. The pokings, first of all, the jabs, down forward 1, side step 3, stuff like that.
All right, so first, you've got when you're playing Geese, after you've earned your meter, or your 1 down forward 1s and 1-2s and side step 3s, those are all your offensive range 0 tools that you'll use just to keep pressure on them, get plus frames, and slowly build meter. Now at about a certain range, right around here, that's an option select range for Geese, where all they have to do is twitch duck low and then stand up, because this is about the range where down 4 and forward 1+2 happens, and you can option select and block both options just by doing it.
Damn.
So Geese wants to stay out of that range. And the other player wants to stay right around that range so that they can block this or this without actually having to guess on the mix-up.
Right.
And so the down forward 1 and the side step 3, all of that, you do that to keep pressure on your opponent, making them want to swing to try to make you stop. And that's when you're able to, if they try to swing at you, you can get a high crush and get your counter hit first.
Ah, okay. So what about moves like down forward 2? Because down forward 2 now, I feel like this move, compared to how it was in season 1, it's not really as good. Obviously, if people are running in and they're swinging,
yeah,
maybe. But when would you feel is the right time? Do you use this move a lot now, or not really?
I use it mainly on wake up. Just by the wall, you either do side step 3 or 2 to get that wall splat.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Also, usually when you punish people with this now, a lot of people will tend to sidestep, so that's one of the options where you can use the tractor sidestep.
Okay.
but again, they really nerfed.
Yeah, but oh yeah, I forgot that they nerfed the frames as well on hits +1. It's same in
Yeah, they
+4.
nerfed like even down forward 2 and magic 4. They like Geese's parry is 3 frames.
Yeah.
So before you used to be able to down forward 2 and then parry after, but now it's not a threat anymore because it's
-9.
yeah -9.
The only time
Yeah.
the parry would work is if someone done a down forward 1, right?
Right. And still, I mean, that's you do down forward 2, and if you expect a jab, Geese's wall standing game isn't too great. Like his wall rising 1 and his wall rising 4, I use those as quick mids to kind of build meter at a range right here.
Okay. But while standing 1 on counter hit, you still get forward. You get forward 1 combo, right? So while standing 1, forward 1 into like the usual, the max mode cancel.
Right. Right. But I mean, this is on normal hit. The while standing 1 quarter circle 1 is guaranteed. So, but it's if you expect the counter hit, we go for the forward 1. But like once they took the down 1 forward 1 away from Geese, he's supposed to use counter hit down 1 into EX Moon Slicer.
Damn, isn't that hard though?
Yes, it's pretty hard to like pull it off real quick. But...
Jeez.
Dang it.
And that's not normal hit, right?
No. It's only on counter.
Only on counter, so you have to take the risk.
Yes. Like you do certain set, like a lot of people, the back 3-2 into this, and it automatically puts you into max mode to where you can do the EX Moon Slicer.
Okay.
And it's plus. So one of the options there, it was always back 3-2 into this mix up,
Yeah.
or 3-2 into sidewalk. And if you're expecting people to swing after a back 3-2, you can still get that full launch.
Well, what if people don't? What if, like, going into maximum cancel? What if someone doesn't press any buttons? What would you do to try and open them up?
I would EX Fireball because that's plus. And like you do this, and then you go into max mode, and you have all of your EX options. Although the only really safe one you've got is the EX Fireball being plus, and then you can run in and it clips people.
Yeah. That's crazy. So then, all right, cool. So then, what about like standing 4? Do you use like while standing 3 a lot?
While standing 3, I only use let's see, knock me down with down 1+2. So from your face down Oki position, you can instantly stand up and do while rising moves,
Okay, yeah.
and that's one of the good options to use for while rising 3. You can use that to punish whiffs that once people have knocked you down. Like certain characters have that sort of Oki.
Yeah, that's
While rising 3 is not a homing.
okay.
Even though it's supposed to be looks like one, it's not. I can still step.
Was it ever homing?
People thought it was, but I don't think it was ever homing.
Okay. That is crazy. And then like, what about 1+2? Do you ever use 1+2 at all?
Yeah, that's your 14 frame Punisher during round 1.
So it's only round 1 you use it. You don't really use it out like any other reason.
No, not really. Other than needing a quick mid, but back 3 serves the same purpose,
Yeah. So I asked people about what would they want to change about Geese, and they say like they want it back 3-2 to be mid high. What do you think about that?
If they made it not punishable at mid high, that'd be fine. The one thing I wish Geese had was down 4 in the quarter circle back 1 natural combo.
Or like Eliza basically has something along them lines
Yeah.
with a DP.
Or even just for his 2 to be kind of like a Kuma's, where like his 2 is punishable, Kuma's is safe. For something that's special mid, like even though they're ducking, it still blocks. So
Does Akuma's one block if they duck?
yes.
Okay. Damn. Alright, cool. And then last but not least, let's talk about his meter management. What, like, you know, round one, you ain't got no meter. Like, obviously, you spoke about, like, what the stuff you would do to build meter. But, like, you know, once you got a 1 bar, 2 bars, like, when would be the right time to do, like, I don't know, something like a Raging Storm? Or when's the right time to use the bar, would you say?
I would use the bar because basically I almost look at the bar as your ticket for winning a round. Like if you have 1 bar and you land a 2, that's like 60-75% damage life. With the new Moon Slicer combo you can do.
Yeah.
Like during round 1 is when you want to just poke and look like do moves that give up your turn pretty much and see how your opponent retaliates. Once you can kind of see when they want to push buttons back, then you can, you know, you have your options of landing your parries, landing your steps, because sidestep 2 trying to land that is like your main goal as a Geese player, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then, like, I just see you done a running 1 there. Like, what do you think about the running 1 move? Like, last but not least, because I try to do running 1 sometimes, and, like, against Kazumi, characters like Kazumi, Josie, Law, like, they seem to either step me or just do crazy stuff. I don't know, and it just misses. Do you reckon they should increase, like, the tracking of the move, or do you reckon it's okay as it is?
I mean, I wouldn't mind the tracking to be increased, but I think it's fine as it is.
Alright, cool, man. Well,
-8, and you can pull it out really fast, you know, by doing instant running 1s.
it's true. And then, like, Kazumi, sorry, last one. Against Kazumi, people that have Magic Force, what's your best way to approach a matchup? Because I lost in the first of 10 against someone that is, like, we play each other a lot, and it almost felt like the match was, it was not unwinnable, obviously, but it felt hard to kind of, like, deal with someone that could just throw out Magic 4 when I'm trying to build up meter. So, what's your best approach to characters like that?
Fight her at range 1.5, range 2, right around here. That way you're avoiding her 1 and then her Magic 4. And it also gives you easier sidestep to her down forward 1.
Yeah.
So if you can stay at this range, because I know you want to be at this range to build your meter.
Yeah.
But once you get real close into her range, she's going to be spamming down forward 1s, and then you're just pretty much blocking. And you have to guess when to swing. And, you know, a lot of Kazumi players, down forward 1, sidestep, down forward 1, and then it's Magic 4 or back 2, and stuff like that. So your best bet is to stay out of that. That's one of her best range, so you want to stay out of.
I get what you mean. So, like, going with a jab, step back, and then probably throw like a down forward 2 or a 4 or something like that, just outside of her range, like outside of being too close with her.
Yeah, because, you know, one of the things that they nerfed about Kazumi first was how far forward her down forward 1 went. Remember, like in season 1, it went forward.
Yeah.
But they lowered the range on it, so now you're actually able to hover right outside of the range and still strike.
Okay.
And at a range, it's easier to step.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Alright then, man. Trungy, thank you very much, man, for teaching me some more stuff with Geese, man. I hope you lot enjoyed it. Obviously, we're going to get into the Leroy stuff after this. So, I'm looking forward to that one. I know you lot are definitely looking forward to that one. So, yeah, man. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.
Alright, later, guys.
Simmer down. Simmer now. Couple kicks to your boat. I'm a winner now. Like Eddie with the feet. I'm a killer now. Simmer down. Simmer now.